for the Bulls. Against their own division in the Southeast, they played .500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Now here's Rose. Tony Wrote missing his last shot. Here's Bairstow. And again, Chicago. No good. The 76ers leading by 7. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Roten, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Rose against Iverson. Now the dish to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 15 points for Jimmy Butler.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Bulls trail by 7. Gibson setting a pick for Rose. He kicks to Bairstow. Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it.
Number 12.
And so here is Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And guys, what a strange rookie campaign for Dougie McBuckets. I mean, he entered the draft as a polished sharpshooter. The Bulls traded up in the first round to get him, and he ended up playing 9 minutes a game over the course of last season.
And so here is Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Feeds to Iverson. There's the triple. Rebounded by McDermott.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And it's Butler missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Okafor with the screen on Rose. Iverson, an easy layup after coming off the pick. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Gibson the screen, and it's Rose penetrating, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bulls trail by 5. The pass to Gibson. Back to Rose. He feeds it to McDermott. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Rose. Goes up off the inbound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And here's Iverson outside. Okafor. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here is Rose. Dishes it to Gibson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Inside. Here's Noel. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Rose kicks to Bairstow. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
There's a screen by Noel. To the wing right side. Okafor inside. Pass to Noel. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside Rose. Gibson setting a pick for Rose. Here's Bairstow. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Noel.
Boy, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
So it's Philadelphia now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Butler against Iverson. Pass to Okafor. Reverses, and Gibson sends it back. Outside Butler. Fires the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
He's covered by Rose. To the middle. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Butler. Kicks it to Bairstow. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shots good by Gibson.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And the 76ers call time here. They're up by 5. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. The 76ers making a switch here. Roten's checked in. Now Okafor. The feed now to Noel. Now here's Roten. He's covered by Rose. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iverson outside. Fires from deep. Count that one. Iverson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they have the advantage. A big one in second chance points. Those extra possessions really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense.
1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Gibson the screen. Three-pointer, Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 8th assist here tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's Roten. He dishes it to Okafor. Power down with both hands.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Chicago timeout call.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Rose. He's covered by Roten. Rose goes in. Here's Bairstow. Offensive rebound. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gibson.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
In the corner, it's Roten. Here's Iverson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the 76ers lead by 7.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Now here's Noel. After the miss from Doug McDermott. And here is Iverson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
They set the pick. The drive by Brooks. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Grant. And here are the 76ers now. Thompson inside the line. And Brooks comes up with the rebound. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Over to the wing. Snell from outside. It's in.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
There was no shortage of points in the paint for him tonight. He was doing his thing, using his big body to create.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious